Superman! You are a cartoon character!
Good boys. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I'm actually, if you actually were here last night, you would have seen that, or you would have heard that I was starting up a brand new series here with MLB The Show 21, where I'm gonna be doing a career mode. If you haven't seen MLB lately, it's a new game running around. Ooh, I actually gotta figure out where I want to put. That's gonna be tough. Okay. If you haven't seen about MLB 21, it's a new MLB game. This is actually the first
Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here.
On Xbox
Welcome
for a long time because the whole MLB The Show has been a PlayStation exclusive. Yes, I've already been playing the game quite a bit. This is my original offline character that I've been playing around with. 73 overall, starting picture number 81. But for this, you're going to be doing a whole entire new person. Where he is nothing but for the screen. And yes, I have my original player as a pitcher. However, I do not know what I'm going to make this person.
Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again, again and again. Now they telling they friends.
This is your main, what's it called?
If they couldn't see me going very far, now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job, back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got
This is your main power, I suppose you could call it, or your main, oh, I forget what it is called. Main attribute, that's what it is, an attribute. That's your main attribute. If we look back onto my main character, his main attribute is the filthy because he is a pitcher.
Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling they friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell. Amen.
So I'm gonna make him a feeler, okay? He's not gonna be a pitcher again. So I can either give him Spark Plug, Slugger, I have no idea which that is, Slick Fielding, which would be good almost anywhere, Speedster, and then these bottom three are all for pitchers. Filthy being a relief, Painter being a starter, Cheese being a relief. Sadly, you do automatically start out as a relief pitcher, That's nothing, or just a pitcher period. That's nothing you can truly change. I think I'm gonna go with fielding on him to begin with. And here you can see all the stuff I have kind of unlocked. You have your base ones, and all these like other ones with numerals, other rarities, and all that I have done. Got me marked as a catcher right now? What? No, I'm not gonna try to be a catcher. I played almost every single position on the baseball field, though catcher and outfield were some of my favorites. I have played every position, so I know how every position works. What I'm thinking about being is actually, I want to say, my favorite position I ever played was actually shortstop, because that was where I liked the most. And yes, I am going to use some of these ones I already have. And here you can edit your character. If he's going to be a catcher, you can edit all his catching gear, gloves, Tar and helmet. Nope. No, not like none. Cap style. Normal. Flat brim I didn't like. Normal I didn't. I always had that thing extremely curved, like to where it was almost like a full V on my head coming down. Never used elbow guards. Didn't use shin guards. Never used wrist guards. I never used any of that. Sleeves. No. Compression sleeves. Thing is, if I did have compression sleeves, I would have them on. You know what? Because I know the fact that I do have problems, I am going to put compression sleeves on. Wrist tape. No, I'm good. Always have the eyewear on, never on the cap. Team colors is what I always like to do. Cleats. Catches gear I'm not wearing, and then that's it. That is the new flare. Gotta save it. His pose here. Do pitcher's pose, just in standing. Probably I will do that pose. Activate him. So, here's your game modes. You have Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty, March to October, and Franchise. Franchise, you take control of a whole entire team. March to October, throughout like multiple seasons. March to October is, I believe, one season with a specific team. I have no idea. Diamond Dynasty, it's Ultimate Team. Basically, if you ever played Madden, it would be known as MUT. If it was FIFA, it'd be known as FUT, F-U-T, stuff like that. Road to the Show is your career. So, more options. Start a new one. Set up my ball player, and it is this one. Use current rosters. So this will give me the most current players in each major league team and everything. So that's what we are going to do. Of course, we want it to be current.
The MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Okay, hey, have you been talking to any particular team, Flair? Just want to play the club that wants me most. There's one team I've heard from more than a lot. Not really, but I know what type of club I'd like to play for. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could pick the team I wanted to. Like, there's one team I've heard from more than a lot. That's me picking whoever I want. This would give me probably just a random team. This I do not know, but if I wanted to pick the team I'd want, it would either be with the Seattle Mariners or Cleveland Indians. Those are my two baseball teams. Yes, I have two. My mom raised around the Cleveland area. My dad raised out in Washington, that area where it was only the Mariners. So I kind of pulled likings from them. Though, you know what, I think I'm just going to go for any team. I'm not going to have a specific favoritism. This is my high school coach that I'm talking. I don't know if it. I believe it's college coach. This is you coming out of college. What I would have loved here was you to start at a high school, then go to a college, or you to actually play through college a little bit, which I'd like to see them develop in MLB The Show 2022, or MLB The Show 22. I'd love to see them do that to where you can play college a little bit. You can play in high school, pick your college, go to MLB. Kind of like how they did in Madden 21 with their kind of career mode, where you did like a game in high school or so, and then you did like a couple things in college, and then you went on to the majors. I'd like to see that here as well. The only reason I think they didn't is because in MLB you have a A-League, you have a AA, a AAA, and then the actual MLB. The A, the double, the triple are all like underdeveloped teams from them.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you could trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Here we go. Manager Orlando Nesbitt. Club is intrigued by your potential as a two-way player, Flair. So here's the thing. You start out as a pitcher, you're going to have to do this anyways, be a two-player hitter. You can say, do I have to? And they can say no and just automatically change your position like this. We're not going to force anything on you long term, but we'd like to get a look at you both ways for at least a few games. And the thing is, you never call them coach or manager, you always call them Skip. If you want to know why, it's just a weird respect thing. But it's weird. It's the same way you don't call the ref a blue or an ump, you call them by their first name. You typically go off a first name basis with everybody once you get in the majors. Any position you have in mind, where do you see yourself playing? Somewhere in the infield, in the outfield or catcher. Infield, I told you I was going to be shortstop, right there. 1 game on the mound. and a couple in the field, and we'll have you touch base again.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this
So
belief
here's the
that
thing.
he went too high. I really
Here
think
you
he
can
could
look
be a
at my
steal
team
here. This is a guy
roster.
who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much
I am
potential.
playing for the
and I think all the
Baltimore
scouts who are
Orioles,
down on
okay.
him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit.
Not
He can
78
field.
though.
He can
That's the
pitch.
thing.
There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes. And certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that.
Shouldn't be the
And frankly,
58.
I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
There we go. That's better. Now I'm back a little bit lower. That's gonna make a whole lot better stuff. So if I started out on the 78, it'd make stuff a whole lot easier. Here, I don't really have much with me. Simming through the whole entire season. Off season typically lasts most of April. You go a bit into May, and then boom. So here you can see they are going to start me off as pitcher. There are different leagues. You have the National and the American League. In the American League, pitchers never bat. They have what's called a designated hitter. National League, a pitcher will bat. Orioles are in the American League, so their under teams are also part of that. Altoona, I don't know who they're the AA team for, but I'm going to assume as well they are also within the American League. The Bowie Bay Sox versus the Altoona Curry. Altoona. Kind of sounds like a fish. You are the Altoona Curry. You small little puppy. Yeah, I know, but the goal for this stream is to get out of the AA, hopefully, before I end it. That can take maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. I mean, as a pitcher...
So Dave Rosa, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
In my other playthrough, I am a pitcher. It gave me all my old pitches.
1-1 the count now.
I mean, and I already know how to pitch decently well.
Here's the
because
pitch.
of that other one.
He
So,
obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game.
Leadoff hitter getting two curveballs is usually not the norm.
Then
Now
what you
ball
do
rolls
is
softly
you
to
pull
second.
down
And
on
there's
the-
one down
on
now.
your right analog stick until you hit that metal E line, and then you push up and try to
So
direct
bases are empty
it
with one
into
gone, and that'll bring up Cole
that
Tucker.
circle that appears.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Azupardi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate here is David Ruiz. No one aboard for him, and
I
two
still
gone here
will
in the
throw a wild
first.
pitch. Don't
One
worry,
ball,
I'm
no
not
strikes
perfect
to
at
count.
everything.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Nick Dean will reach out. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cal Mitchell.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
That's a hit, their first of the new season. Into the box now, Hunter Owen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rincon will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in next, Travis Swaggerty. Now here's the first offering. Grounded to third. This could be two. There's
Double play.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out.
Now, as
the
a
plate
pitcher,
here is number 49.
your
He's
whole
ready
entire
for
thing you
his
want to
first
do is
AB here in this
what's
one.
called throwing either a
Good
shutout
fastball down
or a
around the
perfect
knees
game.
there,
A shutout,
taken for a
the other
strike.
team scores no,
I love everything
no
this
runs
pitcher's
at
got
all.
working right now.
A perfect
He's
game
got
means they
presence.
don't even get
He's
a
got
hit
great body
on,
language on the mound.
which
He's
I've
got
already
fastball command and
messed
a
up on
nice
throwing the
early
perfect
feel for
game.
his off-speed stuff.
Popped him up.
I can still throw that shutout though, which is what, of course, I will be
Santiago,
trying to do.
stay with
even
it
though
as
I
he
don't
backs
want to
up
be a
and puts
pitcher,
it away.
because
One
I can
gone.
later on say, yeah, I don't think pitching's really my
So
thing.
next to
They'll
bat will
just
be
move me
Brian
something to
Reed as
shortstop.
he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. In there, strike one. Fastball called for strike two. One out,
I was
nobody
a little
on.
outside, but thank you, Blue.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for the second out.
Why did it take you so long to get going?
Next up, Christian Kelly. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And this is line hard to deep left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. At the plate, Dave Rosa hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Still
ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up is the shortstop, Cole Tucker. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. So here is David Ruiz. He flew out in his last AB. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping in once again is Cal Mitchell. He collected a base hit his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Yes, I know how to pitch.
Strike
I'm good at
3, and that retires the side.
But my joystick control is not the best. I don't really know what street
Hunter
up and down
Owen
is.
flew out in
You
his
can see
only
that
at-bat
on
so
anything
far.
I've ever played.
And a ball 1-0.
That was inside the zone, ref. Come on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
He'll get out there in time.
Rincon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Over here in the bottom
and now
left,
here is number 49.
innings,
Comes into this
strikes,
at bat 0 for
plays
1
on
in the ball
bag,
game.
Bait, outs as well.
And now the first pitch.
You've never followed baseball. Yes,
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on,
of course, I've been
making these guys
for a while.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning.
Out. It's 4 balls to walk a batter. You have a strike zone, the strike boxes, which I'm throwing into. If it's inside that or the ref thinks it is, he'll call a strike. Outside, of course, it's not. You
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Brian Reed.
Which means it goes outside of the 2 lines separating it from the home base. Before it gets to first or third base, that will also
try and
count as a
entice him with a
strike.
high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
There are the 4 bases, as
High
you can
in
see.
the air out to center
You see
field.
1, 2, and 3 next to the pitch count.
Rincon
Not the pitch
is there,
count,
and he has it for the first out.
but
Next, it'll be Christian Kelly. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And the pitch.
You run counterclockwise around what's called
done
the
a better
diamond.
job than expected.
So the one on the
He's
right
made
is
some bad
first,
pitches in
top
the
is
strike
second.
zone, but so far he
The
hasn't
one
gotten hurt
on
by him.
the left would be third. And the 4th
Now a
base is
fastball
right
here,
here.
not
It's called home
close, and
plate.
it's 1-1 now.
Get around all 4 of those without getting out. You score a run for
Lifted
your
in
team.
the air out towards left center. Azupardi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now into the box, Dave Rosa grounded out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Right there.
Standing in now, David Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Dang, that was so close.
Into the box, Cal Mitchell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last
Now, if you were
at-bat.
listening to the commentator,
game,
you call it
certainly
numbers
don't get
4, 6, and 3.
completely reprimanded for
That
too many
refers to
strikeouts,
the
but
positions,
no one likes
the
to go
people in
down
the
looking.
positions.
Expect him to be a little bit more
4,
aggressive at
second
the
base,
dish
6,
this
and
inning.
shortstop 3 is first.
Next, here
catcher would be
is
2,
Hunter
pitcher
Owen.
would be
0 for
1.
2 on his line thus far. He's ready.
believe
Here's the
that's
first
correct.
pitch. Tried to
It's been a
check
while
it, and it's
since I've
0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. At the plate now, Travis Swaggerty, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lined into right, a base hit. Ruiz isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
Nope.
And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. Stepping in now, number 49. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Like I told you, I cannot.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center
And that's
field.
going to be an out.
Rincon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So now to the plate, Brian Reed. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, Jesus. That was absolutely horrible.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Next, it'll be Christian Kelly.
Running.
Flew out last time up. Lifted down the line in left.
Or you see
Bases
right there,
are
it
empty,
says
1
his
man
speed.
out.
So each player has a different speed to them. It's otherwise known
Hard
as
hit
their
to the left
pace.
side, but
That's how
taken
fast
in
they'll
out
run.
there, it's short.
Of course,
And they
higher
are
the number, the
wearing him
harder it
out
is to throw
down
him
there.
out.
2 away now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Dave Rosa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
That elevated fastball right there,
like that
is
is
the
a lot
biggest
more to
change in
show
the game
you
today
on
for
that
me.
end.
When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right
so
here.
inside the zone.
Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some...
We'll have to leave it there.
End of the 8th. Are they going to
Stephen
pull me out?
Klimek is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
10-2 the final in this game. The Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Crash Train earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sean Poppin was slapped with 8.
I mean, you always want to have a low pitch count. That just means you're able to play a lot longer. Means better.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up.
You can earn packs as well through your games. Oh shit. Here you can see your kind of attributes: fielding, stamina, H9, HR9, BB9, CB. So that's your sliding ball break. There's slider break, your curveball break, balls per 9 innings, home runs per 9 innings, hits per 9 innings, your stamina, your fielding. Here's all the base attributes you have. Everything is basically rookie. Awards: first AA appearance, first AA start, first AA win, first AA strikeout. That is a career milestone. You'll also see season milestone, season record, streak, career record, all that. What do I have here? Inbox. Tutorials. I do not need tutorials. I've played this game before. Contract related. You will become eligible for the free 60 after you've claimed 6 years of major league activity. Okay, I don't care. Advance.
Don't you see them?
Now, hopefully, it will let me play shortstop here. Something's happening. It's loading in the corner.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Bullpen work. There's also batting cage, field work. Bullpen I'm not going to focus on because, of course, I don't want to be the pitcher. I want to be shortstop. Also, while you're doing this kind of double duty, you do become a designated hitter occasionally. Oh, what's up, Freedom? It's just me this time. There's no one else here. So, play a game. With the designated hitter, you're only going to be hitting. There's nothing else you truly do.
Stepping up is Crash
So
Train.
with it, you can see their pitch types.
First
A is a
offering
regular
on its
swing.
way. Hit pretty well out toward right center
Like that.
field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the
yeah,
play to
forgot
record
that.
the second out.
A would be a regular swing. You press X, that is a power swing, meaning you put as much power behind
New
it
inning
as
set to
possible.
get underway.
If you were to
And
press B,
standing
that
in
would
is
be
the
what is considered
DH,
a
Crash
contact
Train.
swing. In other words,
Now
you're
here's
just
the
trying
first
to hit the
offering.
ball as perfect as you
Hit
can.
in the air down the right field line.
It gives you your timing over there. This little yellow thing
Into the
moves as
windup.
zone
Here
you're
comes
trying
the
to aim
0-1.
for.
A swinging
I was
strike,
way
and now it's
too early on
0-2.
that.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
should've left that
Seems
alone.
like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, I should have left that. There is a way
Next
to pull
will be the
back after you
designated
start
hitter,
the swing. I
Crash
do not
Train.
know
He
how
comes
to
in
do
0
that
for 2
yet.
thus far. Grounded down the
Like I
third
said, I was
baseline.
the pitcher my
This
first
gets foul. It's 0-1.
one.
This is why the
So
manager
I really
pencils
didn't.
these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a
that
couple
was
quality
too low.
ABs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the...
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0
Yes, I'm not
game
the
in
best at
baseball
batting,
these
I
days.
know.
Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Altoona
for
took the
3. I
lead in
did
the
have
fourth
one
and held on
contact.
until the
That
end.
was an out.
Will Crowe gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Kevin Smith is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on
this will
Twitter
automatically
at
advance
MLB
you to
The
the
Show.
next game.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
If you just say advance back to clubhouse, pulls you all the way back where you do your ball bullpen and
Now at the
everything.
plate, Crash Train.
So
He
back
was
at the
hitless in the
designated hitter.
shutout last night.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit
There's
of
a power
confidence
hit.
that they can keep up in this game.
It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Next up is Wilbis Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilbis Santiago.
Runner goes for third. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go.
I did not mean
Next to
to
hit
that.
is Crash Train. Runner in
That was
scoring
actually an
position
accident. I
with
just
Cigar.
want to extend the lead a little bit. Alright, with
Here's
base
the
running, you
first
can
pitch.
extend your lead from the bag.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's
Oh, you
got
better
it.
go, you better go, you better go.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Sadly, that was with 2 outs already.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Cole Tucker. Rosa
Here we go,
stands
I
at
am
first with
shortstop.
1 out.
So how are they going
To
to be
first, fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in
There you
time,
go.
and just like
That's how
that,
you
this
throw
side is
to
retired.
players. You'll press the button you're going to throw to. Then you got to aim with your left analog stick and press the right trigger to actually throw it. It
Next
does
to
give you a
hit,
timer
Christian
as well.
Kelly. He's 0 for 1
The whole
thus
point of the
far.
shortstop, you either cover your little gap here or you go to the bag.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
As you can see, I did both of those. You've seen both of them now. You either cover your area and field the ball, or
Ready
you go and
now
cover the
is
bag.
Crash Train. He bounced out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Back in fast. 97 forcing? Jesus.
Line to the right side.
Oh,
but
wow.
that finds the first baseman's glove.
Right into
Bottom
his
of inning
glove.
number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Hunter Owen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. And there's one away. Now at the plate is Christian Kelly. He grounded out last time up.
Gives you like the essentials when you needed. So like
line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Oh shit! I was supposed to
And
do that.
not in time as the run scores.
Okay, that's weird. So I never
this one
played
had its moments of drama and
shortstop
excitement.
on this game
In the
a
end,
lot.
these guys came away
In
with a
this
victory
game,
and
back
look
when
on to
we
the
were
next
in
one.
MLB,
7-1 the final
it was
score
a lot
tonight.
different. So this is a little bit
Altoona
weird.
took the lead in the second inning and
So
rode
look,
that
1
until
for
the
3,
very
2,
end.
a double.
Gets the
This
win
is
on the
what I
mound, his
had.
first of the year as he finishes 7
Rally
innings with
to
only
the
2
plate.
hits allowed.
This
So
is
that's a wrap for
4.3,
us here
1 for 2,
tonight.
2
For my
for 2,
partners in the
and a
booth,
0
Mark
for 4.
DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.
Return to clubhouse, confirm exit. See, look there. It'll show you your batting results, which is third inning. I had the double. For the 5th inning, it went 6-3, shortstop to first, and then 8th, I had the fly out to first base. Power versus right, improved. Plate vision, slightly improved. Durability, slightly improved. Speed, very slightly improved. Arm strength and accuracy, definitely improved. Fielding improved, and reaction improved. That's what you want to see. You want to see them progress. If you ever see them regress, you're kind of just like, yeah. I mean, they also do have training to improve all of this as well, but that can still regress in a game if you do poorly.
Check-in from his agent.
Yep.
Who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way
Players,
that
John
suits
Kent from
the
your
young
opposition
man's
team
goals
here at
and
989
ambitions.
Sports Management. How are you feeling about you going forward as a two-way player? So I can say I love it. I want to continue. I can say I might like it, but I want to discuss my exact roles, like how often I'll be doing each. I don't like it. I want to prefer my shortstop and hitting only, or I don't like it. I prefer pitching only. I actually, since I've already done pitching a lot on my other player on that one, I'm going to go forward and doing the position play and hitting only. Just to be clear, you don't want to pitch at all. Exactly, I might be interested in a two-way player, but I want to have input on how much time I spend. Nope, exactly. I don't want to pitch at all. Okay, I'll let them know. They want to be comfortable, so I expect they'll be okay with you as a shortstop only for now. So now I'm only a shortstop. I'm no longer pitching. I'm just a shortstop and a hitter. Just boys. Da-da, 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 da-da. Boys.
A double-A hitting coach touches base.
Player, if you're
with
looking to
new arrivals
maximize your
hitting.
development as a hitter, the batting cage is open to any time. Is that mandatory? Your off days are your own, but every bit of extra time. No, I don't
We
always
hear all
have to
the
do
time
the
from
batting
people
cage.
around the
I
game
can do
that
just
double A
with
is where you
your
start to see the breaking balls that are really
practice
set
and
apart from
development.
what you've seen before. That can be a big challenge for a young
So
hitter.
look, here it shows you the
Absolutely, and
lineup.
I think when you think
I
back
am now short.
to
I'm
you
now
know some of the
eighth in
pitchers that I
bat.
faced, some of the guys that you face in the
78.
big leagues
I'm not a
for
78
5,
overall
6,
game.
10 years. You're thinking, man,
Play
I saw him
game.
somewhere. Yeah, it was double.
Stream. I need to use stream stuff. There's a whole reason why I did that. Total stats versus the curveball. Or no, versus the curve as the team. Scouting report. You can change to see friendship boosts. This will develop as you play more with your teammates. Starting lineup. Let's begin.
Next to stand in is Crash Train, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit the other way out toward right
that's
field.
a fly out.
Mitchell is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now to bat, Crash Train. He flew out in his last AB. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike.
And that I might have actually sent that a little bit.
Drilled to the right side.
Yep.
And that is through into right field for a single.
So let's see.
Next to dig in, John Tremaine struck out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Okay.
So the lineup flips over.
Okay, so I messed up.
In,
Extending the lead,
Azzopardi, a hit in 2 tries so far. And the runner back.
Of course, they will try to throw you out.
Aside. He loses him on ball 4. So now into the box is number 30, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's a pop-up now. Cologne is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Oh, that was way in the infield.
Striding in is Peter Welch. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Oh, dang, I would have had a run. I would have had a run if he didn't get out.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Crash Train as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what
go contact.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Gotta stop chasing it outside like that.
Little chopper back to the mound.
Nope. That's an out.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Cole Tucker. Hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now in the box, Crash Train grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run.
I'm gonna go for the bottom one. It gives me a little bit more
grab the cheap
rewards.
ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Way too late on that one.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Just a little late for that.
And the slider gets him swinging. Digging in next, Lima Drifts. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Then they break at the end. I hate them, but I love them. Hate batting against them, love throwing them.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Whenever you're throwing the bag, he is first, wide second,
struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Let's go.
Ready to take his hacks again. Crash Train blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Willie Yan. Flew out last time up, and he'll dive back in safely.
You, of course, can just extend a little bit more, but that gives him more risk in case they try to throw you out.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Now to the plate, Taylor Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Reined in. To second for 1, on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Altoona posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Matt Eckelman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rodney Kellogg hammers down the save, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
See, look, a double with an extra base, a 1-3, a strikeout, a home run, then a hit by a pitch. Power versus right increase, durability increase, BR aggressiveness decrease, arm strength and accuracy increase, but it's the power that gets that large increase from hitting a home run. Play next. Probably gonna give me my first bit of training here since it's now just been a week. What would you like to do? Batting cage, so you can increase bunt, plate vision, contract, which for me is going to be plate vision. And this little mini game, there's little mini games they'll give you with the batting cage. It looks cool. See, look. In this session, you'll see various types of balls along normal baseball. Your goal is to only hit the baseballs in the strike zone. Move with L and press A to swing. I missed it. And after each mini game, see, look, your stuff increases and then it gives you a score and a reward. Since there, as you've seen, I've kind of gone down a little bit with my rating, so now I'm batting 9th in this round. I'm also playing with different of my teammates. They have a little rotation, so you're not always going to have the same batting position. My average, of course, is the best, but it has gone down a little bit. There's people that want to have in certain places, typically with like, you typically split into 4, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 5 you want it as your speed players because you're hoping to get through 4 people per inning at least. 1 and 5 is your speed hitters. 4 and 8 are typically your best hitters, your contact hitters that are try to hit it deep and drive your runs in.
Now at the plate, here is Luis Garcia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So stepping in is Crash Train. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Wilbis Santiago. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Stepping in next, Crash Train. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Azupardi leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Are they intentionally walking me?
And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Another throw over.
Third, are you
and
dude,
he'll dive
you're not going to catch him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Listy takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
No, they definitely were not intentionally walking.
Now to the plate, here is Jack Conley. A fly out and a single for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Next up, Crash. Train popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Just foul.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He's got actually made contact with that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right
Drop.
fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's safe.
That drop,
so
that
next to
good.
bat will be Crash. Train. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
You're going to be Train this again.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I missed that on purpose. What you try to do once you see them stealing is you just swing to blind the catcher a bit.
Fielded cleanly. And that's out number
so
one.
that he can't properly see, so it takes him a little bit longer to get that arm, to get that ball thrown over to the next base.
Nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Typically, you want to put it right at their eye level, which I did
because,
of course,
Luke
kind of right behind
claims
you.
the win out of the pen.
Their
His
face
first.
mask is about
Zach
even
Warren earns the
middle,
save out of the bullpen. His first of the year.
Plate.
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Crash. Train.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field.
Oh, that's out.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wilvis Santiago. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, man.
Stepping in once again is Crash. Train. He singled first time up. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
We get all the way to third.
So here is Wilvis Santiago. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. So 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double. And now here is Crash. Train singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Digging in will be Wilbur Santiago. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now into the box, Eloy Rincon. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Damn.
Into the box, Austin Listy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start. Next, here is Crash. Train trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Why did I
swing
swing
that?
that?
And a miss, and that's what you call
That was
establishing
so
the
late.
inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And it's another K.
Oh,
So
I was just too early for that.
next it'll be Matt Schaefer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jim Cuevas gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Eric Miller is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
See, look, as I told you, you're going to see me a
wraps
lot
it up
more.
for the save, his
I've
first of the
now
year.
learned
So
several
that'll
things
just about do it. For
I'll
Mark
play
DeRosa,
Legend
Dan
Series
Plezak, and our
again.
entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Play next.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
One time allows player, many players will want to improve themselves in the training facility or in the practice field. There you go, there's the practice field and everything else.
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
We're at the wrong end of the league rankings of the team batting average. Coach, I'm trying my best. Holy crap. So like I had said, guys, before the stream ends, I at least want to make it out of AA into AAA. That, or at least get through a good amount of games. Like, at least a month at a time, if anything. I mean, you go through it a lot faster
Next
as
will
a
be the
pitcher,
cleanup hitter,
but
Derek Hall, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready on 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
That was all on me.
First offering. Crash. Train is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The next 1-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging. So now to the plate, Matt Schaefer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, one there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Next, it'll be Jay Escobar. The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Crash. Train struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to. Next up is Jack Conley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Next to hit is Crash. Train. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Popped up. Hall into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, don't kill the blue.
The 1-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit back up the middle. And he'll reach first safely. Next to hit, Taylor Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a move over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Train gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher to second for 1. Return throw not in time. Now at the plate, Crash. Train. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Into center field, line drive base hit. Ready now is Taylor Davis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. The 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. He swung out.
Oh.
Next to stand in is Kerry Chow. He flew out in his last AB. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. A step on the bag for one. And the throw is not going to be in time. Now at the plate is Crash Train, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Good. Go for the grand slam player. You got it.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Bouncer up the middle.
That's not going to be all runners.
And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Now to bat, Taylor Davis.
The catcher, number 39, Taylor.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one.
Oh, extra innings. One in the extra innings.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Jonathan Hennigan claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Fighting Phils. 5 runs on
3 for 5. I mean, that wasn't bad.
13 men on base.
For an advancement.
For the base off, 4 runs on
Plate vision added to decrease.
Ugh. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Next to dig in, Crash Train is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set and the pitch.
Lag spike is not what I wanted.
Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Who did I get a text from?
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 0-2 lofted in the air out toward right center.
Oh, that's going to be a pop out.
Chow is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Austin Listy.
Austin Listy.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now into the box is Matt Schaefer. ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On a line to shortstop. Throwing behind the runner, not in time.
Dang, I actually caught that.
Now it'll be Crash. Train flew out last time up. From the stretch.
Whoa,
He's struggling
bro.
to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Popped him up. Schaefer backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in is Josh Steven. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Okay, I'm actually gonna pause this. My mom's texting me during stream. I'm so unprofessional, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, and we're
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Train over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Yes, that is how you feel with pop outs. There will be a little ball that feels like the area will land. Once you get in that, if it's already landed, it will just take over your character for you. And
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Matt Schaefer.
The second baseman.
Hit in the air out to left field. Azzopardi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. So now here is Crash. Train. He flew out in his last AB. He's set. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's a base hit, at least. Advance this way.
And stepping in, Taylor Davis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Crash. Train.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here. Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And there's the first out.
ball game
In
is.
hindsight, it
I
was
doubt
the
we
right
would have been
choice
able
to
to
let
pull
the
back
setup
that
guy
much of a
stay
lead.
in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Fightin' Phils
Play
took the
big
lead in the
sports
fourth
for
and
us.
held on until the end. David Parkinson earns his first win of the season. Zach Warren works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. At the plate now is Crash Train. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Thank God he didn't try to pull that double.
So the lineup flips over and digging
probably
in,
could've gotten it if
Simone
he actually did
Muzziotti,
it.
a base hit in his first trip. Line drive base hit. And now in the box, Crash Train. He bounced out last time up.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Throw to first in
Even
time, one
with
gone
him
here
not
in the
getting it
fourth.
right, I could have almost got that and got out. What I really need to do next session is just build my speed.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Digging in next,
second or third there, I probably would have messed
no
up and
hits
just
in 2 trips
let
to
him
the
have
plate
bases
for
loaded.
him in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And now Willie Yan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's running, swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
So next to hit is TJ Nickdean. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Steven is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score from third.
There we go. At least got us on the board.
Now to the plate, Crash Train singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Muzziotti is there to put it away,
Yeah,
and the
making
runner
the
will be
contact.
forced.
That's the important thing.
So the next to bat will be Crash Train. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Keep going.
He makes the catch, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-3 the final score today. Redding led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Francisco Morales earns his first win of the season. Bruce Zimmerman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jeff Singer records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us
1
this
for 5.
afternoon.
That was
Thanks to
not
Mark
the best of my games. Really wasn't. Fly out to 7th. Center is low. No, right field. contact versus right regressed. Oof.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say
Yep,
that at
here
all.
we go. Now we got
One thing
practice
I've learned
field.
over the years is you don't want to
Increases
judge a draft too soon. You gotta wait
healing,
for it to play out and
aggressiveness,
see how you got, give him
reaction,
years in the big leagues
fielding,
before you
arm
really know for
accuracy, arm
sure. But
strength.
to be honest,
Increases
you know, it's
all
so
of
difficult to
these.
make it as a two-way player
Or
because
you
it's
can go to
difficult
training.
to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try
You
to do
can do
both
this.
is that much harder. And I've
Right.
seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a
All of
two-way
that.
player at the amateur level.
So what I'm probably
and you
going
bring
to
him
do,
to pro
increase my
ball,
durability and
and you
speed,
make him
like
a
I
pitcher,
said.
and then you see his
Person's a
fastball
little bit
gets better
slow.
'cause
I
he's not
can't
drained,
quite
he's
outrun
not exerting
everything.
energy, you know, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. You know, it's the same thing.
And
I've
here,
seen plenty of
box
hitters
jumping.
who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting,
You'll
and they
see
get
a little
better.
bit.
Maybe they start driving the ball
Press
more. They
triggers
become better
and move your
defensive
arrows
players because
in
they have more
towards
time
the
to take ground
center
balls
area,
or fly
and
balls,
then it will give
as
you a
the case
button you
may
need to
be.
press.
So,
You're trying to
no, I
complete
wouldn't
as
say
many
it's a
Bs as
mistake.
fast as
We've got to
possible.
let this guy's career play out.
Yes, if they overlap, you see the triggers in red. You don't want that to happen. That means you failed, but oh well. See, plus plus as well, so I did gain more than what they would have thought. Whole point is try to get that as fast as possible and as accurate as possible. Frame, not default. Starting lineup. Still no friendship boost. I mean, as a pitcher, I was building that stuff easily. So I'm guessing you not actually being pitcher and playing a different placement does have quite a bit of an impact on your game. So like I said, I actually think about it, I don't think we're going to make it out of AA this stream, but I do want to try to get through the month of May before we could go.
So stepping in is Jacob Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I gotta figure out how we use that.
Stepping in next, Crash Train, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first.
Oh,
it takes
wow.
a nasty
Muffed
hop,
it.
and he's unable to haul it in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Challenge.
Now at the plate here is Wilbur Santiago. He doubled his last time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Train is off of first with two away. Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw. And the runner back.
Jesus, man, leave me alone.
Here comes the 1-2. There he goes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with striding in is Alexander Canario. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. And he'll be safe on the fielder's choice.
I didn't want to run to that base. I wanted to toss it.
Crash Train. He singled in his first AB. Runner back safely. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Maris. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit on the ground out to short.
Oh, I missed it.
And that's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next is Alexander Canario. Here's the 1-2 delivery to short. Fielded cleanly. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So next to bat will be Crash Train. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Why did I go and chase that?
Next up, Jason Ramirez. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Grounded to short. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Philip Pfeiffer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout. 8-6 the final score tonight. Bowie came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Stephen Klimek claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cody Sedlock hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And now here is Jacob Gonzalez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So Train. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Stepping in once again is Peter Maris, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in is Brian Torres, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 0-2. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Digging in will be Crash Train. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. That's on me. I shouldn't have tried to hit it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Azapardi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
The most times I've ever seen pitchers throw towards somebody over and over again.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Nope, that's
Throw
enough.
to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box. Crash Train. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out.
Why did he go for that, man?
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Jacob Hayward.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all.
Next, here is Crash Train, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Keep
Long
going.
run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Wilbur Santiago. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the... Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Ramirez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Derek. Cody Sedlock.
Everything progressed. Woo! Thank God the plate division didn't regress.
to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Casey,
So,
is this an early
not much
indication that
left
he's going to be a star?
for
well, I think the
a
biggest
little
thing
bit
when you have to be
May,
careful sometimes with prospects.
which I will call in between that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd keep a lookout. I'm going to try to do MLB at least every Wednesday. Maybe twice a week, maybe like Sunday, not Sunday. Once I find a way to, Sunday's going to become a different game. If I can find out how to get that set back up. But maybe Monday, Wednesday, but definitely for sure Wednesday, every day is going to be an MLB stream. Every Wednesday is going to be an MLB stream where we're going to do 1 month of stream, hopefully.
Now into the box,
or if we hit a milestone of
Train,
like
as they'll
going
have
up
5,
in
6, and 7
something.
here to start the home half of the second. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Oh, that's an out.
Johnson is right there, one down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacob Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bare-handed for one. Back to first, but a good job to break up.
I thought I was on that circle again.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to short, reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes it.
I overcorrected that at first and had to bring it back down.
Next it'll be Crash Train comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive base hit.
It was a little bit early on that.
So now to the plate, Taylor Davis flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Taylor Davis.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Now batting, right field.
Stepping up is TJ Nickdean. He singled first time up. Got him swinging.
Oh, I was going to go for that steal so bad.
Next up is Bryce Johnson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to hit is Jason Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Crash Train, singled in his last at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Howard. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Crash Train. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
Oh, that was dirty.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one.
Let that one go.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often.
Only
needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Richmond Flying.
Plate vision, of course, regressed. I can't keep on my bat regress. I just can't. Game has a very good music selection. I will give it that. Play next. Don't know why I went back to clubhouse. It's just habit, okay? It's just habit. I can break that habit. Still that in middle of the order. Do I have any friendship boosts yet? Nope. You would think between at least me first and second I'd have something. You would think so, but apparently not. Or maybe even me in the pitcher. Who knows? You would think I'd have something by now, but I don't. And why is my player not showing? Like, do I just not exist?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Peter Maris. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. To short. And there are two away now. Next to hit, Oliver Minoso. And they're runners at the corners now.
I'm the first force. I'm definitely batting next.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
We had one hit at least, so yeah, they went through force on the leadoff.
Ready now is Crash Train. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. Next to stand in is Willie Yan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Runners off for second. Grounded back up the middle. A tag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate is Crash Train. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, why did I raise that?
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the...
The fact I swung at that
next
after
will be
it
the
already gone by.
designated hitter, Ryan Howard. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. And a fastball swung on and hit to second.
Nope,
and the two-out threat won't pay off.
Even if it's gonna do that, I still kind of gotta cover second. It's a job.
So now into the box is Crash Train. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Still not quite fast enough. Come on. Run, white boy.
Next to dig in, Crash Train. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive. Chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone.
One run is scored. Now a long throw to third. Now to bat, Willie Yan. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Still only one out in the inning. And again a throw over.
Oh,
and
no,
they got him.
I had that.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end,
These guys came away with the victory.
On the mound, his first of the year. So